What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Yeah.
What is going on, everybody? This your man Dre Mac and your man Bluminati coming to you again with another Blurred AF. Mika G is in the house, but she's in the house in the chat. She's not going to be in the house today. She, of course, she just started her new gig and she's not feeling that well. So we're going to give her some time. Of course, my Chiefs right now are making me sick. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how long I'm going to be out.
What they doing?
Being stupid right now. Well, it ain't stupid. It's well, I hate the phrase, oh, the Chiefs get all the calls, they be paying off the rest, man. Hold it. Phantom dude is holding the defender, tossing him down, and they calling on the defender. Like, come on, dog. Keep the drive going. And they got an easy first down off of it. It's whack. But you know what I mean? So, you know, it's all good though. I ain't worried about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, my guys is matriculating down the field right now. Chiefs, dog. Don't talk about Chiefs, Bucks. Chiefs, all day, every day. One team, one quarterback, no receivers, because all of them going down to injury. But now, if you see the thumbnail, YouTubers is dumb Marvel content. We're gonna talk about that today.
Yeah.
And Blue, you're gonna have to help me with the list because on Instagram, because I mean, I got the Chiefs playing in the background, and I got the Chiefs on my phone right now, so I can make sure I'm checking in. Hey, you do it too.
I do, but I have a whole. I got a whole tablet that I set up.
My iPad is up in my backpack, so I didn't grab it. So, and it would have been too distracted when everything is going on right now with my desk. It's very interesting right now. Well, we're gonna
do what you gotta do, man. Do what you gotta do. I feel you.
You know what I mean? But we're gonna get this thing started. We got a good show for you, of course. You know what I'm saying? Because we do have, Monday Night Football, and oh my God, nobody's going anywhere. I'm gonna start yelling. All right, let's get this. I'm gonna start snapping off. Let's get this thing started. Let's go.
What does this button do?
All right. Let's change up. Nah, that's too big. I think that makes it look huge. Plus, I don't be in the center of my camera.
All up in my nose. Get up out of there, man.
Right. Oh, good catch, DeAndre Hopkins. Anyway,
that's what it's gonna be. All stream, y'all. All stream.
Hey, good catch, Nuke. Yeah, let's go, D-Hop. Hey, y'all got Amari. Hey, look, hold up. You can't do that because I really wanted Amari Cooper to come to Kansas City. And when I seen that trade,
we stole the trade. Now we stole the trade.
Oh, that way. I was hot. Trust me, I was over here fuming. But I will say this: y'all did give us Xavier Worthy. Y'all got Keon Coleman. So I mean, it works out. You know what I mean? I think Keon. Personally,
we're saying we gave you Xavier. We didn't know you were gonna get Xavier. You know what I'm saying? Like,
y'all knew we didn't know
somebody.
You knew
it just turned out to be Xavier. I think it was a 1-for-1 swap. You know what I'm saying? 1-for-1 swap. I think Xavier Worthy is just a little bit more ready. A little bit less of a project than Keon is.
I could say that.
Mika said, "Man, pay attention."
Hey, Mika don't need to talk because if the Eagles is on right now, I already know
wouldn't even be here. The director of Shield be right there watching.
Exactly. Exactly. The director of Shield right now will be sitting there, sitting in plays.
Y'all didn't know. See, people don't know what Mika new gig is. We gotta tell what. Let's give Mika her flowers before we really get into the show.
Sure. Exactly. Mika G is now, what's he, Chief Master Sergeant? No, she's not Chief Master Sergeant.
Director of SHIELD, Strategic Homeland Intervention. What it is?
Logistics Division.
Yep, that's her. That's Mika.
And she is. She is. Let's shout out everybody that's the this up here. Mika, honestly, because what we're talking about, Mika don't even pay no attention to Marvel content. So nuke touchdown. Anyway, Mika don't pay no attention to Marvel content anyway. So you know what I mean? So this is Master Sergeant. I keep saying, Sergeant. Okay, when I was at RLTC, I got the position of Chief Master Sergeant when I was at RLTC. You know what I mean? So I keep saying that because that was the position that I held in RLTC. But it was RLTC, so it is what it is. But yeah, he said Blur Street. I will exact. I've been a Chiefs fan since 1982. 1982, and I have a picture. It was my first Christmas as I think I was one. Had me even a full Chiefs garb, all of that. I've been a Chiefs fan since then. I was at RLTC. I couldn't make it to the military because y'all can't see it on camera. But hold on, y'all can't really see it on camera. But you see this gigantic scar that goes all the way here to there.
He could have got a waiver. He bitched.
No, you couldn't get a waiver in '99. You couldn't get a waiver in '99. No, you could not. No, they could not.
I got a whole bullet hole in my leg.
Wait a minute. Did you go in after September 11th?
No, I went in before September 11th.
Okay, when I cut my arm to the nerve, so they wouldn't take me in because it was like, oh, if you're getting additional nerve damage, we can't be responsible. Yada yada yada. And September 11th, they would have came me in there with a whole Bucky arm. I could have came in there with the whole robo arm. Though. Yeah, they would have hooked me up with the robo arm. You know what I mean?
Put you on the super soldier program, gave you a Bucky arm, and called it a day, man.
I would have been a mechanic, but I would have went in as a mechanic in the military. I wouldn't do an MP because I flubbed around on my ASVAB. I got a 70. In the what was that? The 10th grade. I went and took the ASVAB when I wasn't supposed to, right? I wasn't supposed to, and I scored a 70 something on my ASVAB.
70 something ain't bad.
Hell no, it ain't bad. But then the last time I took it, I scored a 21. I was floating around. I was jacking around. Yeah, I was jacking around. I didn't care. I didn't care. You see, but did you have any type of nerve damage or anything like that?
That's the
question. Yeah, see, that's
you can't let him know stuff like that.
He looked at my look. We were getting ready. We were getting ready because you had to talk to the doctor. We're getting ready to do my physical. So I put my arms up. He said, "What is that?" And I was like, "Well, I cut my arm when I was 12." So he pulled up my medical records because military doc. You know how it is when you get ready to what is
yeah,
it?
But I would see. But yeah, but I went in. No medical record. I told them I had no doctor, no previous nothing.
And they're lying.
I ain't have no previous doctor. They were like, "You got a previous?" Nope, no previous doctor, no nothing.
That I got hit with the Harry Potter spell. Thou shalt not lie. So he just said I was like, I cut my arm. So the doctor went in and pulled my reticle here, seen my shit, and was like, unfortunately, my guy, I can't take you.
You had a bad recruiter.
I mean, I did have a bad recruiter. I'm not gonna lie. He pulled me out of college. He pulled me literally out of class that day to go get everything done. I was high because it was my night psychology class. I was high. I love Dr. Gerber, and this is what you got me doing, just to say no. I'm ready to fight in the military. You know what I mean? But it's all good. Todd, what's going on? Of course, I told you Mika G is in the house. What's up? Chillmonger is in the house, not the Zach Gowen division. Is she? What's going on? Executive Judge, of course, I see you in here. Let's go, Chiefs. Professor Film Fan, what's going on? Who else is up in here? Black Panther, what's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Great, what is good? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, you gonna be the lead on this, Blue. What's the first? Are we going into YouTubers are done with the Marvel contract, or content, or where we going at? Where we at, big dog?
Oh yeah, man. No, I run it off, man. I've been seeing a lot lately, especially and I'm so happy, man. I'm so happy. Y'all finally seeing what I'm seeing, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all looking at it from a different lens. My lens. Go ahead.
I said you said we're finally seeing the light. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, y'all finally seeing the light, man. Finally seeing the light. No, just the content. Like, you got heated last week. You know, I was like, look at Drake.
I'm still
go
mad.
up to fucking Disney, go down to Orlando and fucking blow up.
I'm still mad. I'm not even
go out the Magic Mountain. He was gonna go find Xavier's Institute for fucking gifted children and blow that shit up. Like,
you stupid.
Dre was heated. He was heated, man. I saw you know, Chill been putting out stuff. I see Back of the Bus stuff.
Shout out to Marcus.
I just think it's time for and just the discourse on X, on Twitter, you know what I'm saying? But it's still a lot of people who just don't care what Marvel give them. You know what I'm saying? And I
literally just had a dude on my on the that was in my chat on one of my videos. I still gotta shoot on my video. I'm off tomorrow, so the video is done. I just have to edit. But the guy was like, I don't care because I like Yahya Abdul Mateen, so I don't care what they put out, you know, what they do. You know what I mean? I want to see him in a role. And I'm like, what you don't understand is the bigger, wider spectrum of this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey,
I'm sorry,
Pam,
Roberta. I'm sorry.
Pam. Hey, Pam. My sister Pam. I miss you, Pam.
Yeah, Pam was in my chat earlier. Salute to Pam. But no, you're absolutely right. And that might have been the same guy who been in my on my stuff too, man. I just, with the fandom being divided, because I don't want division in the fandom. I think we all fans, and I think we can all voice our opinions and have our opinion.
Especially with Black Panther. I mean, you know how that went.
Right. So I don't want division. I don't champion division. Like I said, I think we can all get our sides out and should be able to speak freely and still be able to enjoy, because it's not like I don't want to enjoy Marvel stuff. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I want to enjoy Marvel stuff.
Right. Just like the video I did this morning, you know, about you. I had people like, man, you complaining too much. I can't even enjoy this. I can't even enjoy Marvel because of all you guys is complaining. And I'm like, what you have to understand, and that's why I did the video this morning, the live this morning, the way I did it, is the historic record of Hollywood. And you have people that are just tired. We can't ignore stuff that has been historically against us. I just posted a video in my story on Instagram about Jasmine Guy, and you talk about division, and I believe in division because I believe some of us should be separated from the pack. Why do I need to keep having you in here or try to pull you in here?
Oh no, I believe in gatekeeping. Yeah, no, I most definitely. But I'm not gatekeeping or I'm not dividing you, because if me and you like the same thing, you might like it for this reason, I might like it for that reason.
Yeah, and I'm not mad at that. Yeah, I'm not. I'm most definitely not mad at that.
If you want to see Yahya,
I'm not mad at that.
Right, I'm not mad that you want to see, you know. And I think that's what the issue. I think people think, hey, one dude was like, oh man, he called me racist for one thing. I was like, damn, dog, I'm a black dude. Like, wow, I'm racist and shit. Okay, I'll be that. You know,
hey, that's the quote of Valerian coming out of you. Know?
But it let me, you know what though? That lets me know that that's when they don't have a real reason, that's their goal.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're not. It's not a legitimate gripe. Somebody said that I was wrong, and then they pointed out stuff I said in my video, and I said, well, where am I wrong?
Yeah, like
legitimately, where am I wrong? It did also. Shout out, because I just hit 4,000 subscribers, on the way to 5,000, got 999 more to go. Shout out to all the new subscribers. I appreciate that. Appreciate the love in the subs. But I do agree. But see, this is the thing. I do agree with you because it's always sign language. Shame, insults, guilt, and it need to be right. Shout out to Kevin Samuels, RIP. You know what I mean? But it's always that you can't really get me on what the real issues are. So what you want to do is you want to shame me. You want to say you're racist, or, you know, or you just, you know, got something to complain about. You just got something to say. Yeah, so did NWA. You know what I mean?
Right.
So did a lot of other people. When I talked about the Asian community being mad, you know what I'm saying, about the first Last Airbender movie. Were they complaining because they're starting to see their representation getting whitewashed? And I'm basically doing the reverse of that. What I'm saying is, stop supporting this bull crap. When you see Yaya on screen as Wonder Man, think about all the black characters that you could have in that cinematic universe that Marvel created originally, and just think about how they're not getting elevated. Would you want, if you were a character that you wanted to be, would you want to be elevated, or would you want them, hey, as long as black people on camera, I don't care? That's stupid.
And black characters that actually matter, like Wonder Man does not matter. You know, he don't matter. Wonder Man.
He don't.
Wonder Man does not matter.
Like, if you really think about his comic, the only significance that he has, besides his first introduction of coming in as a villain, was the Wanda Maximoff Vision connection. Other than that, he's literally been sporadic. The dude was ranked number 73 of the top Avengers characters. He was rated number 73.
That's bad.
Like, think about that. Like, who wants the number 73 ranked superhero, you know what I'm saying, to get any type of position? Like, dude, it doesn't make sense. Like, I want to bring that up, but yeah, keep going.
No, that's crazy you say that. Number 73 out of Avengers, right? Number 73. That means it's Squirrel Girl might be better than, you know what I'm saying? Might be better
Squirrel
than
Girl
him.
is dope. Like Squirrel Girl is dope.
You have these, you bringing in one. The reason to bring Wonder Man in is for what? Because Wanda is popular. Is that what it is? But then why? What story? You know what I'm saying? You got Wanda doing the whole Scarlet Witch thing over here. What is Wonder Man gonna do? He gonna tame her? That's his the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And then I got into it about Wonder Man. Like, that's not even what they're giving you. Is not even Wonder Man. It's a black dude playing Wonder Man. Literally in the show.
It's a dude
literally in the show
disguised as another dude.
Right. That's exactly what it is. I said, y'all don't notice this shit. It's a black dude showing up to an audition saying, I'm auditioning to play Wonder Man.
Wonder Man. It's stupid. It's not even a real. It's as
like
honestly,
they playing in our face. Like, they literally is playing in your face, and you hear, oh, that's going to be a good story. What about that is good? If y'all really knew about Wonder Man was a villain.
He started off as a villain. Yep.
Bad guy. Did not like Tony Stark. You know what I'm saying? His company was versus Tony Stark's company.
Exactly.
He was stealing Tony Stark's secrets. All this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't act like you're a fan of Wonder Man now. You might be a fan of Yaya, and that's cool. Say, hey, I'm a fan of Yaya. I want to see Yaya work.
Yaya.
That's cool. But don't act like Wonder Man. You a fan of Wonder Man now.
Check this out. In 2012, IGN ranked Wonder Man the 38th in their top 50 Avengers. 38th.
38th.
Of their top 50 Avengers. Entertainment Weekly ranked Wonder Man 78th in their Let's Rank Every Avengers list. 78th? The man came in 1964 and he's ranked 78th. Let's keep going. Gizmodo ranked Wonder Man 25th in their every member of the Avengers list. Screen ranked Wonder Man 7th of their 20 most powerful. He is a powerful Avenger. I'll give you that. And 13th in their 15 strongest superhero list. So he's still second to the bottom. He's second to the bottom.
13th out of 15.
13th out of 15. Rank Wonder Man 15th in their 15th most overpowered Avengers. I mean, he is powerful. That's why I said, you know, if he's a MacGuffin or he's coming there just for pure strength, you got me. Other than that, trash. Like, just being honest with you, Wonder Man is not the dude that you gonna be like, man, I really want to have Wonder Man on this team. You will pick 72 or 77 other Avengers before you even get to Wonder Man. Like, if you think about it, you know what I mean? So again, this, like I said,
hold on. Let's stay right there, Dre, because when you think of the Avengers, we think of the core Avengers: Iron Man, Captain America, Hawkeye, Wasp. You know what I'm saying? You think of those people, and then you start getting into who else was an Avenger.
Exactly. Wolverine or Beast or or I don't know. It's kind of like when Spider-Man was the Amazing Bagman with the Fantastic Four for a minute. Like that's just like putting him with the Fantastic Four with a bag over his face. Like it was a one-off. Like like I said, they tried to put Simon Williams, Wonder Man, in Marvel Comics for a minute. He never took off.
He never took off. He was never that dude.
He never took off. And
they killed him for a long time, brought him back. Then Rogue killed him. Rogue, you know what I'm saying, took all his power and killed him, brought him back. Like he's not, nothing significant about him.
Like, but again, Rashad Walker, my guy. That's the reason why you need to elevate black superheroes. Because this guy is so insignificant. This shouldn't even be a Wonder Man show. But you know who is significant? Night Thrasher.
Yeah, what was Night Thrasher on the Avenger list? Night Thrasher might have been at least a step above him or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
Give me Night Thrasher.
Exactly. Being ranked 78th in its 68-year history is doo-doo work. Oh my God. Travis Kelce just fumbled. Anyway, it's just
Kelce don't want to play no more, man.
Golly, I mean, this is just as bad as being ranked 78th after 60 years. This is just bad.
Ranked 78. That's bad, man. That's like X-Men who would be 78. Let me see, Leech or somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Maggot.
Right. Just look at this. Everybody's like, well, wasn't he black in the Ultimate Universe?
He was not black in the Ultimate Universe.
He was just tanned.
He was a bodybuilder who tanned his body. If you go look, the issue that he showed up in, I forgot what issue it was. Not the next issue after that. It's another issue after that. They do a quick little thing where he took the drug and he got kicked off from being a power builder, power weightlifter, and then Nick Fury came and recruited him for the West Coast Ultimates team or whatever. He is white. He's a white guy. You see him white. His face, he has there's no black facial feature, no black features on him whatsoever.
None. He's kind of like Razor Ramon. If y'all know Scott Hall, remember he was playing the Cuban dude and found out he's a full-bred white American.
Full-bred white person.
That's what he is.
Wonder Bread.
Hey, I mean, he could be the 818 version who was white-skinned version of Wonder Man against Black Skull. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, or this version where he was 20 feet, he was still white. Guardians of the Galaxy, he was still white. Heroes Reborn, white. House of M, white. You know what I mean? And they might do, and honestly, could be derived from is the House of M storyline. In the House of M reality, Wonder Man, and that's it. I don't know if you got House of M, you know what I'm saying? Just like with Carol Danvers was like popular in the comics. Carol has never been popular. Literally. What I'm saying, Carol Danvers, what I'm saying is, remember they made her like a celebrity because for a long time, Carol Danvers, was.
Oh no, you're talking about during the X-Men days?
Yeah, during the X-Men days. This is what I'm
during the X-Men days. No. X-Men days, no. When they came back, like I was telling Chill earlier, New Avengers, she came. It was her, Ares, and all them on the team. Yeah, that's when they said we're about to make it was Miss Marvel. She was Miss Marvel at the time. We're about to make her the new face of Marvel. Yeah, and that's what they've been doing. So,
right. Most definitely. But what I was saying is on this one, Wonder Man is a famous actor who rumored to have an affair with Carol Danvers. I'm not gonna lie. That's what it looks like they're going to do. They're going to make him a famous actor, and that's it. Like, this is not incident. It did again. Why would you cast Yahya Abdul-Mateen, which when he was sitting on the throne in Aquaman 2, looks like the next Black Panther? Yet they're going to make this guy Wonder Man.
Or just the next somebody significant. Like he
Right.
looked regal. He looked like he was the man. Yeah, they pushed him. But they pushed him into popularity. They pushed him into popularity.
Right.
But he looked regal. He looked like somebody important. He looked like you know, and no, aggressively relaxing. Yes, he has the say in it is I want to act. I'm doing a superhero film and Marvel showed up, and this is no bagging on Yaya. This is not to bag on Yaya.
No.
It's because if you show up to a room and they say, hey, we got these 3 roles, we got Wonder Man, we got this and these other 2 white guys, you know what I'm saying? It's just the luck of the draw. You just pick what you can get. If they never presented him a blue, because truth be told, I don't know if Yaya is a comic book head or knows anything about, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he wanted to be a Luke Cage. Maybe he showed up for, hey, Luke Cage, and they was like, nah, we're not ready to do Luke Cage yet, but we got this Wonder Man thing we thinking about trying to get off the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not expecting him to be like, nah.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm not expecting that. But so he has a say, but I'm not putting I can't put everything on him. He is just an actor. At the end of the day, he's supposed to show up, do his job, and go home.
Exactly.
They're supposed to be the ones to facilitate the stuff.
Now, do you agree with me with this premise? And I said this on the show this morning. Do you agree that black people had a lot of smoke for Aaron Pierre? Having the nerves to have his light-skinned ass over there trying to be Jon Stewart and getting the role. You know what I'm saying? Compared to Yaya playing a white man. You know what I'm saying? And not having that same colorism smoke.
Right. And I think that was the wrong hill to die on. I saw a lot of people die on that hill. That was the wrong hill to die on.
Yeah, it really was.
Could they have got a dark skin? You know, I guess because, and see, that's what the media do. They let you know who was against who in the role.
Exactly.
And it came down to the last 2.
I mean,
dark-skinned guy, light-skinned guy.
But you do kind of get that with white actors too, because remember Michael Keaton, the reason why Michael Keaton got the role because of Beetlejuice, you know what I mean? But in reality, you know what I'm saying, they start bringing up who he was against as the, you know what I'm saying, coming into Batman 1989.
Right, but to me, the people saying, oh, Michael Keaton don't look like Batman, that makes more sense than Aaron Pierre. Because we see Michael Keaton, he he did the what was it? Not the man, what was it called where he was the
Mr. Man?
Mr. Man. He did the Mr. Mom. Which
Mr. Mom
had that on cassette. People don't know about
that. That joint used to come on HBO all the time.
He was more of a comedic actor. So Mr. Mom, like I said, Beetlejuice, things of that nature. So him being Batman, you know what I mean? Like people like what? We'd rather see who it was, wasn't it? I don't know why I want to say it was fucking Clint Eastwood. It might have been Clint Eastwood and somebody else
that was up for the role of Batman in Batman 89. I'll look it up.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure those other actors were more action-based, more grimy, you know what I'm saying? Just probably fit the bill more than he did. Now he came out and killed it and did his thing, you know what I'm saying? Which is what a good actor should do, no matter what. If you're a good actor, you show up, you know what I'm saying? But that I can see that happening more so than because Aaron Pierre is just a shade lighter than fucking the other homeboy.
Right.
That to me, that's a bad hill. That hill is a bad hill to die on, like the Kamala is isn't Black Hill. When she's running against the white man. Like that makes no sense.
It's stupid.
Makes no sense.
Who cares?
But no.
Right. So this is who he was all up against. He was up against Mel Gibson, Kevin Costner, Charlie Sheen, Tom Selleck. Just like Tom Selleck is Batman.
When he would have had the staff?
Yeah, Magnum P. Batman.
Come on,
Magnum. All right, Mel Gibson, Kevin Costner, Charlie Sheen, Tom Selleck, Bill Murray, Harrison Ford, and Dennis Quaid.
Damn, I ain't heard Dennis Quaid in a minute.
Exactly.
Name one more time who I would have chosen at that time.
Mel Gibson, Kevin Costner, Charlie Sheen, Tom Selleck, Bill Murray, Harrison Ford, or Dennis Quaid.
That's a nasty list. Now that I'm reading it, I don't know.
List. That's a ugly considered for the role list. That's nasty.
And I don't know. I'm thinking Robin Hood. He fresh off of Robin Hood. No, he hadn't done it yet, had he?
No.
Kevin Costner hadn't done Robin Hood yet.
No, because I think Robin Hood was what, 90,
91, something like that.
91, something like that. So, that's a nasty list. Tom Selleck. Out of everybody, Tom Selleck.
You know what? It probably the popular vote probably would have went Charlie Sheen. He was hot as fish grease back then.
Charlie Sheen was very hot, and but he had a look too, and because of the I was about to say Naked Gun, but it's not the Naked Gun.
You said Mel Gibson. I'm trying to do could I see fucking Mel Gibson as Batman?
No, I couldn't. Michael Biehn wasn't up. Angel of Redemption, Michael Biehn wasn't up there. But I could honestly see the reason why I see Charlie Sheen is what was the movie that the spoof movies that he was in?
Part 2.
Hot Shots. Remember he got buffed for Hot Shots Part 2.
He was doing a lot of action stuff. He did the one where he was the spy.
Yeah,
and they had I remember the big scene of the movie was they jumped out the plane with the car. He had the car on the parachute. Yeah. He had to go get in the car. Car landed. He drove the car off. He was doing a lot of action stuff. He was in Navy SEALs.
That's right.
He was in a lot of action stuff back then. So I could see Charlie Sheen, doing stuff.
He said he was just throwing the name out there. Michael Biehn has done a lot, but he's done a lot in it's a blink if you miss it type thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? Dude, stop bringing it.
Tyrone Magnus is back.
I'm honestly glad that it ain't a lot of black people with Gotham, because dude, he be beating up black people for no reason, and Batman to be considered racist.
I think they do that on purpose. Let's keep it white.
yeah, that's the one area where I'm fine with white crime.
Let's keep it white.
But with Michael Keaton, there was letters. This is the crazy part that people need to understand. There were letters that was written into Warner Brothers about why do you have Mr. Mom being Batman? He's not my Yup. See, it's different.
Ain't my Batman.
Right. If you're 80s and 90s baby, you knew that either you're gonna get a letter, or when you had the advent of email, you're gonna get a nasty email. You know what I'm saying? If they found your email address, they're going to flood you with emails, or they're gonna write you a nasty letter. Back then, you getting Harry Potter hate mail. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Remember all Harry Potter, all the letters is coming in. That's how it was back then. You know what I mean? But again, I still feel like, just as black people, is that we have to look at things in a historical fashion. We can't get so blinded about these superhero movies and just seeing people. We can't be happy with seeing black people on screen. I think that's disingenuous, because you're supposed to be on screen. You deserve to be on screen. So I think it's disingenuous. It's like, well, I mean, I'm just happy the black guy got a role. What role did he get, and who does he elevate? Like I said, and see if you agree with this. Yaya kills. Let's say Yaya kills it as Wonder Man. Everybody love Wonder Man. Oh snap! Yaya's Wonder Man is awesome. When you start buying that merch and they start bringing out Marvel Legends, that's not the Simon Williams from the show.
It's gonna be the white guy.
So where are you buying? You're buying all the white guy stuff. You're elevating the white character. That's all I ever said. When you start looking at Captain America, I got black cap, I got white cap. But eventually, how many white caps do you have compared to the black cap? The black caps. You know what I'm saying?
It's always gonna be white cap. And even
exactly,
it's always gonna be him. Me and Chill talked about that earlier too. Like, it's always gonna be that. And Chill brought up a good point about it was a point in time when Falcon first became Captain America. And then he got rid of it and said, I don't want to be Captain America no more because I'm Falcon. I need to be Falcon. I need to be my own man. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, he picks the shield back up just fucking because. Why?
Right. Just for no reason.
Just for no reason. I can see Batman in the
Batman,
project. I mean,
Batman wouldn't last. You could battering your ass. It ain't gonna last.
Have y'all seen what was it? Ninja Batman?
I never seen
he went poof, and then he went to go like shoot up in the air, but it wasn't no skyscrapers.
Exactly. So he just had the projects. Not the projects. You gonna use everything in that utility belt not to get your ass whooping. If Batman was in Compton, he's done. Yeah. Batman in Compton in 1989, he ain't surviving. First of all, the Batmobile is gonna be disassembled.
remember what was that? Batman
Returns. When he had the whole thing.
They couldn't get in Batman the Batmobile, man. That shit had a shield over it.
Wonder Man has Hulk level strength, but comic book writers never want to show a powerful black man. Wonder Man's not black. He's not black. Never been black. Never gonna be black. Yeah. Well, in this show, but Wonder he's a dude. Disguised as a dude playing another dude.
That's what he is.
I know who I am. I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Dre, think about this. In the show, they got the fake Mandarin as his right, as his homeboy. Like everything about this show, I think this is another She-Hulk type of show.
I think another play in my face type show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think this is it's gonna be one of them type of shows, and I'm not with that shit.
And I think this is let's compare. This is the reason why right now, DC and Matt Reeves' DC content is killing Marvel right now.
Oh man.
Because if you look at the way Penguin is structured, they're not playing at people's faces. They're not doing all that mess. The way that you see what's going on right now with Marvel, they literally got Colin Farrell in a suit that he's so unrecognizable you forget it's Colin Farrell. You think this is really a guy. You know what I mean? And he's killing it. I'm talking about killing it. You got the story that all of that. The one chick that's playing Sophia Falcone, killing it. Killing. I'm talking about all the way around, killing it. The story, even in episode 7, the backstory of him as a kid. I honestly, I thought that kid was the kid from that Charlie Sheen show.
Two, I was like 2.5 Men.
2.5 Men. I'm like, ain't that kid grow? I'm like, oh, that ain't him. I'm tripping. You know what I mean? Just the whole backstory, all of that. It's dope. You know what I mean? And then right. And then you get to what Marvel is doing right now. You like, how in the hell is Penguin, which Matt Reeves' universe is totally separate from the DCU. Now, if Marvel was he grabbed
a good storyline though.
He grabbed perfect story.
He grabbed that long Halloween storyline and he's expanding on that.
Right.
Marvel needs to figure out how to do that. Marvel takes the name and then throws the storyline away.
Exactly.
They'll do Age of Apocalypse and Apocalypse won't be in it. Fucking nobody of anything to do with that story. Just like what they did with Secret Invasion. Right?
Right.
Nothing about that with Secret Invasion. Like they'll do all of those they'll take the name and it just be the name in general, but it won't be the storyline. If they expounded on like Age of Ultron, if they really wanted to do that Age of Ultron storyline,
Age of Ultron storyline,
they could have ate for fucking 3 movies off of that.
No, they could have ate for 5 years off of just content. And that's why I said the reason why The Boys is so successful, honestly, Marvel got to stop being Disney-fied. For one,
that's the thing.
They got to stop being Disney-fied because right now, Matt Reeves, it's not just because of the cussing. You know what I mean? It makes it real. It makes it feel real. Like they made Gotham look like a real city. Like if you ever been to Detroit, if you ever been to some of these big cities, that's what Gotham feels like. You know what I'm saying? You've been to New Jersey or you've been to New York. You know what I'm saying? I've been to Brooklyn. Gotham feels like Brooklyn to me.
Right.
I spent a week in Brooklyn. That's what Gotham looks like to me. So when you got the environment as its own particular character, right?
Mm.
Where in Marvel have you said, man, this city feels like it's a character within the characters? It doesn't. You can't. You get space, but yet you don't expound on space. You don't do anything with space. You got all the space-based characters that you could do. Nothing. Blade could have been another grounded movie with, hey, guess what? The MCU has vampires, always had vampires. They've just been hidden. And we could do a grounded story on that. No, they don't want to do that. Nope. Like, so there's no feel. Chicago. Oh, yeah. Chicago. I've been in Chicago. Oh, Lord. I've been in Southside Chicago back way long time ago.
Chicago. Hey, yeah. Chicago does give them.
Yeah, buddy. It does give you Gotham vibes. From the mayor on from the mayor of Chicago on down, the corruption in Chicago, all of that. Yes, Jazzy, you were 1,000% correct on that. So that's the reason why a lot of people are jumping out for Marvel. For one, you're playing in people's faces. For two, you're not even making content that has any continuity, doesn't feel anything like I said, the end of WandaVision, the end of Agatha. Okay, It was a good story. You brought in Wiccan. You told a great origin story for Wiccan, but I don't feel like it connects to anything but this little pocket thing with Wanda. Like, okay, but what about we're in a multiverse saga and we're still just in this pocket thing with Wanda that doesn't expound on what we just seen with Loki season 2. It doesn't expound on any of this. You know what I mean? Doesn't expound on Deadpool and the multiverse saga. Nothing. Not saying it's not a good show, but where is everything at? And then you want me to continue to come here, recap these shows, be all excited about these shows, Easter egg these shows to death. No.
They quit paying off storylines. A lot of storylines come and they just end. They just stop. Agatha was a decent story. I'm not finna rave and revere it like, oh, it's the next best thing since sliced bread. It was good, but the bar was set low, right? Yeah, the bar was set low, so it made it seem better than what it was. If you get what I'm saying. Yeah. But like I said, still a decent show. Like I told Ty, I said, man, it was mid for me. These last couple shows bumped it up a little bit, but it didn't bump it to like, I seen a lot of people like, oh, it's a 9, it's a 10. I was like, nah.
No, it's not. The Penguin is a 10.
Yeah.
That's a 10 out of 10. That's a show.
I haven't seen a bad episode yet with the Penguin.
I haven't either. And based on Warner Brothers, I gotta say this, based on Warner Brothers history with their DC content with the movies. I mean, with the cartoon movies. Yeah. That's what makes Penguin even better, because it's like you already know what they're going to do in their cartoon universe, and this is an extension of that. You know, if Matt Reeves did the right thing by not making it feel real. Like, if you got gangsters, they're going to talk gangster shit. Sorry, right. Roberta. They gonna talk like that. They not gonna be over here, you know, oh, you mother lovers. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear your shite. You know what I mean? They're gonna talk about guns, drugs, and violence. You know what I'm saying? You know, hookers, hooligans, and ho-hos. That's what it's gonna be. It's not gonna be Disney-fied to be able to satisfy 10-year-olds. It's not for that. And to me, if DC continues that trend in the DCU, dog, it's going to be, man, I'm trying to tell you, it's going to be so dope in that DC universe.
Yeah, that's Marvel's problem. They chasing kids. And kids don't watch. I'm sorry, but the demographic for the MCU or comics in general is not kids.
18 to 30. Yeah, I mean, it's preteen. I mean, not preteen, but it's literally like 13 to 38. The majority of
it might be later than that. It might be middle-aged men, tell you the truth.
Right. And the crazy part about that, the people who buy the merch are grown-ups.
Yeah.
That's
the people who buy spend the money are grown. So chasing kids I think Marvel quit chasing kids in the 90s. No did it. Or no R. Kelly or whatever.
Yeah.
Either way,
yeah.
I think in the 90s is when things to me matured a little bit, right? When it comes to no, I would say the 80s. The 80s, I want to say things comic book side started maturing. You know what I'm saying? It got a little darker, got a little grittier. From the writers to the artists, everything was gritty. Everything was shit. I don't even know the word, but that's when you got your, Deadpool showing up, Cable showing up. You got
when they start doing Marvel Knights.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Marvel. It was the Marvel Knights. Remember, they only move a lot of those characters to Marvel Knights because their run was getting ready to get canceled, and they had low sales. So they said Deadpool was one of them. Black Panther. Remember, Christopher Priest got Black Panther because Black Panther was a dying franchise. And
I don't even think it had a run. I think
it didn't have a run for 10 years.
Yeah, it didn't have a run.
It did have a run from 88 to 98.
He was showing up and stuff, but he didn't have no run. Luke Cage, he had a Marvel run, which put him back on.
Actually, a lot of those guys, a lot of the black characters was in a lot of the Marvel Knight stuff. Falcon was actually in a lot of Luke Cage based stuff.
Right. Yep.
Back in the late 90s, early 2000s. People really forget that. That's why I say he's never been cool. He's been cool with other people, but he's never been cool because they never wrote him like they never had a Christopher Priest on Falcon. So they never made him like, okay, you could redo this storyline and make him really like a cool badass character.
They still haven't given him a prominent writer to write for him.
Right.
And most of the artists be bad too with black characters. Blade for the longest had a horrible artist. I don't even know who that was, but I hated that shit. That shit was nasty looking. It just looked bad.
Right.
I just hated it. I'm like, you got all this cool art, and then you give the black character this, whatever that was. And no disrespect to whoever that artist was, but I just wasn't rocking with it. I was just like, oh, this is just ugly, man. I'm forgetting Deadpool and Wolverine though. What about Deadpool and Wolverine? What are they saying?
But see, the difference between the difference in Deadpool and Wolverine is that, in Blue, you have said this many of times. Deadpool was already established franchise on its own through Fox, right?
Oh yeah. No,
Wolverine
is not a MCU movie to me.
Right.
It's a Fox film.
Right. But they allowed Ryan Reynolds to do his own thing. They didn't come and Disneyfy. That was a big thing. They said, we're not going to come and Disneyfy, Deadpool and Wolverine for you. We're not going to Disneyfy Deadpool because they knew that it was a draw. They knew it.
Yeah.
So when you got Hugh Jackman coming back in this, and he's teaming up with Deadpool, it was already going to make money. That's an easy $1 million.
Deadpool and Wolverine was sucked in a bottle.
Right. It could have sucked.
And
you know
still
what I mean?
drew $1 billion.
It still could have. I still think the first Deadpool movie is better than this movie. Deadpool and Wolverine. You know what I mean? Just based on, some of the emotion that came out of Ryan Reynolds to portray Deadpool as a humanistic character that you didn't get from Deadpool in this movie, because you got more jokes, and then you got the reverse. Wolverine was a more humanistic character in this movie. But that's an anomaly because we already knew it was going to make money. That's like a duh. That's like Spider-Man No Way Home is a duh. But Black Panther. But see, what I want you guys to understand is that they say black media or black comics don't make money, or black comic book movies. That was already debunked with Black Panther. So we already knew that was a lie and a half. We already knew that. So what they wasn't expecting is black people to come up, show up and show out. And I had to bring up these statistics because I was watching, and this is the thing. it ain't like we don't love comic book movies. That's the thing. It's not like we're sitting around but like, man, I hate comic book movies. Comic book movies suck. We want comic book movies. We just want the proper representation, and we want to be able to support our own characters, right?
Yeah.
So
because black people know about the black characters in comics. That's you know what I'm saying. The people who are going to spend money. If there's black comic book collectors out there, or black collectors, or black, you know what I'm saying, been into the genre since the 80s or 90s, they know all the black characters. They know the Night Thrasher, they know the Night Hawks, they know, you know what I'm saying? They know who's black and who's not. So when you give them Yaya and say, here's your new black savior, you're gonna have pushback because that's not a black character. You could have easily made that Blue Marvel, you could have easily made that Luke Cage, you could have easily made that fucking
remember when
Brother Voodoo, you could have easily made that Black Panther. You could, you know what I'm saying? Like it's things, you got characters, you have black characters, and you're not using them. I think that's what the big issue is. You got these black characters, you're not using.
Exactly. And one thing that I 1,000% agree with you on is that you tend to have these characters, and black people watch it, but they think black people don't watch these films. So let me bring you out some statistics, because I like to what Dave Chappelle calls keep it real. So the Hollywood Reporter cites data from the ComScore showing that 37% of ticket buyers for Black Panther in North America this weekend were African American. Caucasian made up 35%. So let's just put it like this: the lowest, one of the minority population in America, which was rounded up to about 13%. So this movie more than the majority, which is the Caucasian population in America. So that should already tell you that number one, we wanted to see this movie because it's a black-led film. Number two, we showed up and showed out for that film. You know what I'm saying? So if you think we're going to show up and show out for Black Panther, when you bring out Blade, Night Thrasher, Luke Cage, because people forget, we almost broke the internet, broke Netflix with Luke Cage.
We did break, yeah, we broke Netflix with Luke Cage.
You know what I mean? So we wanted to see Luke Cage. So there is money in those characters. Let me continue.
The equity is built in the brand.
It's built into the brand.
Marvel is a huge brand that affects not just white folks, but it affects black folks. You got all the Wu-Tang members who got aliases named after Marvel
characters.
You know what I'm saying?
Marvel characters. Johnny Blaze.
Yeah, it's crazy that they don't cash in on that built-in equity. I don't get it.
Just look at this. Caucasian made up 35% of the audience, while Hispanics made up 18%. They're very different from the demographic makeup for most superhero movies. The publication adds, which similar to overall numbers tend to draw in an audience that are 15% African American. So just think of this: the average African American watching why we're getting killed, but watching I'm just sorry, but watching superhero movies are 15%, the average. But we went out and watched, we went out and said, hey, there's a black dude that's playing an African king, let's go and watch it. So our numbers bumped up, you know what I'm saying, almost over double the amount in that particular time. So to say that we are not invested in our characters is disingenuous. I was watching Chill and what's the brother's name?
Marcus.
No. The brother from Canada that he had on his show, had on his live stream. Enzo, yeah.
Enzo.
He said, we make up 35% of the people who watch these movies. That is a lie. We make up 15%. Of the people who watch
on a
regular basis, we're 15%. Why? Because
that's still a lot.
That's still a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's still a lot. But to think about it, we will go and support these white characters without a problem. You know what I'm saying? We 15% of us. But when we see us, we'll even more watch it.
But that's what I mean by the built-in equity. So you're gonna get
Right.
your 15%, then you're gonna get the extra.
Extra.
Who wanted to see.
We're gonna double it plus
You know what I'm
2%.
saying? Right.
You know, which again, but we're talking about the overall. Did you just change your thumbnail? we're talking about the overall moviegoer to watch superhero movies, whether it's DC or the MCU. We equate to 15% of that demographic when you start doing a breakdown, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go watch a white superhero film or a mixed superhero film, diverse superhero film. We're still going to be 15%. But what Black Panther showed is that we'll double those numbers if there is a black superhero on film. So we don't have no problem watching this. We just want to watch more of us on there. And there's storylines they could do that will contribute to more black superheroes. Misty Knight, Nightshade. You know what I'm saying? There's so many black female superheroes that's not being used. It's ridiculous. Black female superheroes.
Moon
You know what I mean?
Girl.
Moon Girl. They just canceled Moon Girl.
Yeah, they did just cancel Moon Girl. I think because it was on Disney XD or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But American Ninja Girl, we're not talking about. We're just talking domestically. That's what when we talk about when those numbers about the 15 and the 35. That's domestic numbers. That's not. We know the world is a melanated world. We live on a globe that is governed by the sun, so we understand that. But we're just talking domestically.
And also, just in case you don't know who these characters are, what I want to do is I want to get let me see. I want to try to find the top 50 black. I just had this too, but it was the top black superheroes in Marvel. But I think
Storm. They did. I saw the poll. I saw one poll come out, and they were just talking about the most popular characters. Storm was 2. You know what I'm saying? Storm was 2.
2, yeah. I'm about to. This is it, right here. So your number one top black superhero of all time is Black Panther. Then you got Storm, Green Lantern. So this is the reason why I said we need to ease up a little bit on the Aaron Pierre hate, because he's light skinned, because he's a top black superhero that needs his time to. And he's the first black superhero, your mainstream superhero in DC also.
DC. Yeah.
So we kind of need to give him a little slack so he could be able to bring that character to life. And you know what I mean?
And the other guy who ran, what if they brought him back as Black Lightning?
Yeah, you still got Black Lightning. Matter of fact, let's see. You got Luke Cage. Number 4 is Luke Cage. Marvel is not, but Marvel rather. This is what I'm saying about playing in our faces. Luke Cage is the number 4 black superhero.
78. What he ain't 75?
He ain't the 78th Avenger either. But yeah, instead of having Yaya be your new black Luke Cage and have him integrated in that new Daredevil show, this is what you got, right? Then you got Blade number 5. Instead of having a Blade film, you ought to say we don't know what to do with Blade. We got to get the perfect script. Bull crap. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect.
Cyborg, Victor Stone. You know what I mean? We all see with the old DC. I hope James Gunn. I think James Gunn would do that character justice. You know what I mean?
I would love to see James Gunn bring Zack Snyder. You know, them two, they homies. I would love to see him bring Zack Snyder back for a film.
I would too. And the way Zack Snyder did Cyborg was way better than what Josh Whedon did with him. Way better. Yeah. Let's go. Let's keep going. Static Shock. And they know that they got a black Spider-Man on their hand. They got their own Miles Morales with Static Shock. I
want to pause on Static. Static was the man in the 90s too. Like yes, they knew they had lightning in the bottle, no pun intended, with Static when they, you know, he had his own cartoon. If you young right now, you don't understand the importance of having your own cartoon. Man.
Yeah, buddy, with Shaq them
that you made
on there. Yes.
That meant you made it. You know what I'm saying? Like you had your own cartoon, you made it. So keep going.
All right. Spawn. That's enough. But
my
Spawn,
guy.
yeah, but Spawn is. I think he's in developmental hell with Todd McFarlane. But Todd McFarlane wants to bring that character, you know what I'm saying, on screen. It ain't like he's don't want to do it. He wants to bring that character on screen, but he's done a lot of stuff with Spawn. A lot of stuff with Spawn. And Spawn, I got Spawn. Yep, I got Spawn #1. The first time I see Spawn was Spawn. I was in Minnesota. I never forget. I went to Minnesota. It was at Mall of America with my cousin. I think it was Spawn number 17. And I'm flipping through the comics. Huh?
Was it with Angela on there?
No, I don't remember. The comic is put up because that was the first Spawn comic that I got. But Spawn shot the dude in the face at the end of the comic, this general. And first time I ever seen image like that. And of course, Todd McFarlane drew it. And I was like, oh my God, this is a black dude. I immediately became a fan.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I gravitated. Once I found out he was black, I was.
But have you noticed it? Have you noticed? And I want to see if you caught it. Just real quick, Blue. Let's just go through the Marvel. Not doing nothing with him on ice. I haven't broken him into the MCU yet, so I'll reserve my judgment as far as that. Getting greenlit. No pun intended. Luke Cage, not doing nothing with him. Blade, not doing nothing with him.
No.
Let's just see. He ain't been brought in yet, so I'm gonna reserve my judgment. Reserve my judgment on that. Spawn is a whole totally different beast. War Machine did nothing with him. Let's keep going. See if Nick Fury in the Ultimate Universe, because we got to say it like that. The only out of all of those characters that you see that Marvel owns, only one had a major movie, which is Black Panther, and then they killed it. The other one, they tried to make a series out of it. It started off good, ended off trash, and they made him as a joke. You know what I mean? After all the good stuff that you built up, made him a joke towards the end in the Marvels. And this is Samuel L. Jackson.
Yep. The great Samuel L. Jackson.
And then the number 11th guy on the list is Falcon. Do you see that doesn't say? Let me just show y'all. That doesn't say Captain America. That actually says Falcon.
Falcon, yeah.
Even though they got him in the Falcon, the new Captain America, he's still considered Falcon. They do
always will be.
Yeah, they do not consider him Captain America. You know what I mean? And they never will consider him Captain America. That title will always go to Steve Rogers. You know what I mean? But I'm just showing you right now just what they're doing with the black characters. Bishop, reserve judgment, but he should be in any Marvel product. He should be in there. Any Marvel product, he should be in there. When it comes to the X-Men, he should automatically be in there because. And
I'm not a fan of Bishop, but I'm with you. I hate Bishop.
But as far as time travel, all of that,
I'm with you. Yeah, he got to be in there because he is popular. He is, as the X-Men fan, I just reserve the right to hate certain people.
Right. He's stupid. Spider. Yeah, Ultimate Fallout. That's Ultimate Fallout number 4. That's what I was thinking of this morning. I could not think of that for the life of me. But
when he showed up, when he became
That's when because he's on the cover of Ultimate Fallout number 4. You know what I mean? But I have Ultimate Fallout number 4 too. You know what I mean? But Spider-Man Miles Morales most definitely. You know what I'm saying? Look what they have. Black Lightning. I reserve my judgment with Black Lightning, but he did have a TV series with the old regime. So you know what I mean? Black Lightning, Icon, reserve my judgment. But what did I say about if Jonathan Majors want to continue in the DCU, bring him in as Icon. They don't want to do Blue Marvel, make him Icon.
Yeah, make him Icon, most definitely.
You got Aqualad. You see, now we're getting into the D. You see who the top were. Some of the top were already Marvel characters. You know what I mean? So you got some of the top people already in Marvel that were Marvel characters. The rest of this is DC. Aqualad. You know what I'm saying? DC. Steel. DC. You know what I'm saying?
I'm surprised Aqualad is bigger than Steel.
Yeah, Mr. Terrific. He's coming now. He's the number 19th character on this list. You know what I mean? But he's coming. Mr. Terrific. Cloak.
Where's Cloak?
They did have a Cloak and Dagger show.
They did. That wasn't imagine doing that right now, since they can actually really pull it off the way that they, you know what I'm saying, with Kevin Feige in charge and a real creative team. Cloak and Dagger? Come on.
Exactly. They don't even want to do Cloak and Dagger, you know what I'm saying? But we got Wicked. Saying Wicked is not bad, but Cloak and Dagger is super precedes anything that came out with Billy and Tommy. You know what I mean?
I used to like Cloak and Dagger comics back in the day.
Yeah. Misty Knight. That's always been my girl because I always looked at Misty Knight. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like 70s. You know what I'm saying? Foxy Brown type. You know what I'm saying? But I always loved Misty Knight. Misty Knight
and the thing is, Misty Knight. Do you know the merch they can do with Misty Knight?
Dude,
the Halloween costumes.
The Halloween costumes alone. The Halloween costumes alone.
Table. That's crazy.
They don't get Monica Rambeau.
Rambeau.
They still haven't done anything with her.
Nope.
They still haven't done anything with her. Blue Marvel, Adam Brashear, still haven't done it. Again, to me, I think Yahya Abdul-Mateen, because he did play. It's not the first time he's played a white character too as Wonder Man, because he played. Well, you know what I'm saying? Dr. Manhattan.
Yep, Dr. Manhattan. Yeah.
In that short-lived HBO series, what's the name of that damn group? What's the name of the damn what was it with Dr. Manhattan? I can see the damn, I can't think of their names. Shit. What is the name of the with Dr. Manhattan and Watchmen? That I couldn't think of the name of that. The damn, but yeah, this is not the first time he played. He played a white character. So, because Dr. Manhattan is white in the comics,
right? Yeah, white guy. Cool. It's cool.
A Batwing. I'm sorry, Batwing probably would never in his life.
Yeah, nah.
He would never come to DCU. You might as well forget that. Deathlock should most definitely.
Deathlock
bit is something.
You know, the only reason why Deathlock exists is because of RoboCop.
Yep.
Marvel wanted to do a RoboCop comic and got denied, so they did a Deathlock. They did Deathlock and then ended up doing a RoboCop comic later.
Exactly. Deathlock. Dr. Voodoo. Who is Brother Voodoo or Dr. Voodoo right now? He's a sorcerer supreme in Marvel Comics. Was running his. No, he was sorcerer supreme.
He was, but I'm saying he's next in line. Like
next in line. Yeah.
If Strange ain't around, he is the guy.
He's the guy. What are they doing with him right now? Nothing. You know, and look at it like this. Alfred regarded as the most respected voodoo wizard of the Marvel universe. He later became the new sorcerer supreme when Dr. Strange lost the mantle. You know what I'm saying? And just think of Jericho Young, you know what I'm saying, doing the King of Death storyline too. Yeah. Jericho Drum. I said Jericho Young. That's my best friend, my brother from another brother. My bad. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Isaiah Bradley. We already seen him. You know what I mean? And they did tell a good. I will say that Falcon and the Winter Soldier, or Captain America the Winter Soldier, they did a great job telling that story. You know what I'm saying, about the Black Captain America. You know what I'm saying, and his significant role of why he was exiled. You know, I did wish they would have showed flashbacks.
I'm gonna tell you this: if we can get an Agatha show, we can get an Isaiah Bradley
show. Most definitely, but they don't want to do that because that'd be too woke. Insert Tyrone Magnus.
Insert Tyrone Magnus.
Night Thrasher. The original Street Fighter.
Right.
Dude. Having a black dude who literally, you know, in the vein of like Wesley Snipes, that's a great actor and also knows martial arts, man, will most definitely bring Night Thrasher to life.
Y'all wanted Batman in the projects. There you go.
That's Batman in the hood. You know what I mean? Firestorm, that's a DC comic. You know, Monet Sacro.
Boy,
You know who could have played her, but she's playing Valkyrie? Tessa Thompson.
Tessa Thompson.
I was gonna do this whole. I was either her or Bishop's sister.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
What's
you know what I'm talking
about? Name? I can't think of her name right now, but yeah, with the blonde hair.
With the blonde hair, except they got Tessa Thompson playing her, and they could have had. I'm telling you, Tessa Thompson instead of playing Valkyrie. There you go, right there.
Yeah.
There you go, right there. I would most definitely be all on that. No pun intended. But Nubia, I do believe James Gunn will bring in Nubia too.
Yeah, I think so. I think Nubia I think Nubia will play a part.
Because I honestly see to me, James Gunn has his ear to what's going on right now. You know what I mean? And I believe because he's on Twitter.
Yeah,
and don't tell me he don't see the Discord with Black Panther and all of that. Man, if I was Jay Gunn and Peter Safran, I would they're already there, use them. And make them dope too. And make them dope.
Gray, you're right about that. Sally Richardson could have played Monet St. Croix.
I can see that. Got Nubia, Sunspot. He was done bad. You know what I'm saying? By Mr. Take Your Clothes Off.
Oh man, not Mr. Take Your Clothes Off.
Yeah,
but he was done. He was done bad in what was that?
X-Men 97. Well, that's what I was talking about.
Young New Mutants.
Yeah. He's supposed to be a black Brazilian. Black Brazilian. But yet they made Sunspot. He's an Afro Brazilian. You know what I mean?
Lighten him up.
They have to lighten him up.
Patriot.
Now, Patriot is coming too. Just the kid that played him in the show is not going to come back because he got in trouble.
Executive Judge said, "Who's Mr. Take Your Clothes Off?"
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
They've been killing him online too. I told you, Dre. I told you that shit wasn't gonna work. People was gonna see through that bullshit that he was trying to hand out, man.
No, they didn't. They did not get Sunspot correct in X-Men 97. He was a little too. That brother.
And he was a little hoe in that. Sunspot. One thing Sunspot is not is a hoe.
Right. Nowhere close. Hardware. I can actually see hardware. I can actually see hardware coming into, you know what I'm saying? It's a James Gunn DCU. Whether it be cartoon, I can see him starting off in a cartoon like they do with Creature Commandos, and then going into live action, like he said.
Live action, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bumblebee, you know what I mean? I would love to see that because I'm actually a fan. I think she's
Bumblebee. I think was the first black female superhero.
Yeah, in Teen Titans. Yep. You know, she's dope. She's dope. Darwin, Marvel Comics. Y'all see what they did with him in X-Men.
A dude who can't dies
in X-Men.
Come on, man.
Azrael, that you know what I'm saying? I can see him, you know what I'm saying? And I can actually see him in the Matt Reeves universe.
Azrael black? I thought he was.
They said he black. In DC?
I thought he was black. French. He might be.
Well, this is first appearance, Batman 666 in 2007. So, but you know, you got black.
Oh, that okay. So that ain't the Azrael who took over.
Oh yeah,
when Batman got his back broke. That ain't. Okay.
Well, look, his whereabouts since the New 52 are unknown. They just skip that. Spectra in DC Comics I didn't know he was black. Yeah. I did not know that. Black Goliath, but that was Bill Foster. We already said. Yeah, he said, "Who was made Mr. Take Your Clothes Off?"
Pam even said,
Bo. Bo.
I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
Bo.
President Superman. We already know who that is. Mantis. You know what I mean? Sam Raimi created that. I didn't know that.
What? I ain't know that.
Yeah.
I used to watch Mantis religiously, boy. That was my shit.
Captain Universe and Marvel, that would never go to a black dude.
Nah.
Never go to a black dude. They'll whitewash that in a heartbeart.
Well, they'll give it, normally Captain Universe is Spider-Man.
Or she'll a female.
Yeah. Well, the new Captain, okay. Because normally that's Spider-Man is normally Captain Universe.
Yeah.
He's been Captain Universe like 3 or 4 times.
3 or 4 times. Yeah. But they would never, I'm sorry. You can't even give Monica Rambeau right. You think you're going to give it to a black female? Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see how that happens. Nighthawk needs to come to to DC too. Mr. Miracle. Can you see him coming? I mean, he's been around since the 70s. They never done anything with him. I know. My brother loved Shadowhawk. Shadowhawk is black, and he was a black Batman. Yeah, he was a black Batman. But his story, it was at the height of HIV and everything. He had HIV, so he like kind of put his life on the line because he didn't care. Right. It was a dope story. Right. Brown Hornet that was created by Bill Cosby. I used to have a Brown Hornet. I used to have some. Remember when FUBU used to give you all the platinum FUBU with the Brown Hornet? Yeah, the Brown Hornet, Fat Albert. I used to have all that gear. I used to. They need to bring that back. Prodigy. I'm sorry, y'all. Another dope, smart character that would never see the light of day in MCU. Right. That would never see the light of day in the MCU. And that's all we say. All of those characters that you can have. You know who would be dope? Prodigy with Riri Williams. But no, they want to make Riri into a criminal and stuff like that. Where Tina at? Tina was like, I'm gonna get you. I didn't say that. She did say it. I don't know. I forgot what she actually said, but criminal, man. Smooth criminal. You know what I mean? But like I said, all of those characters out of there, and you got a handful that has actually been used. You literally have a handful that's actually been used. But you're finna get these white characters though. You about to get these white characters, these white characters. It's crazy. It's not like I'm saying that as like, oh, I don't want, you know what I'm saying? You can, all of them can come. You know what I'm saying? I that's what I'm trying to say. All of them can come. You can give me Agatha, and you can give me Misty Knight. You can give me Wiccan, and you can give me Patriot. You can, you know what I'm saying? Now I think Wiccan and Agatha aren't as viable as a lot of those black characters that you named. I think a lot of those characters are more popular. You know what I'm saying? But then you taking people like Agatha, who's never ever been popular in comics. You know what I mean? She was a one-off character for real. You know what I mean? And look where they brought her to. So you're telling me that these other characters can't be in that same vein? Right. Yeah, you know what I mean? She had to steal to make us. But she was still in the original comics. She was just taking stuff that nobody was using. That's it. It wasn't like she was actually stealing. Now she working. She banging a gang, working for the hood and shit like that. So you know what I'm saying? Gang, cub. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yes, America is so wonderful. But this is coming from. Let me shut up. Let me just say that these are the same people in Hollywood that is progressive. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Yeah, I was about to say something, but I'm gonna stop. She was dumpster diving like if you watch my video, I talked about that, how she was dumpster diving, just like how when Tony Stark met Peter Parker in Civil War, how he was dumpster diving. Yeah, I ain't got no issue with her dumpster diving. Yeah, dumpster dive all day long. They're trying to say she was stealing, you know what I mean? But she wasn't necessarily. She was just dumpster diving. But she's stealing in the show. She's a criminal. Yeah, she's a criminal in the show. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about in the book. In the book, she was a dumpster diving, doing what she had to do to get her project done, in college. And she was 15. Right. You know what I'm saying? She was 15 years old. You know what I'm saying? In MIT. Why can't we highlight a 15-year-old black girl in MIT?
Yep.
That's amazing by itself. Through her adversity, losing her biological dad. You know what I'm saying? Which in the comics is weird. So you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna go that weird with her, but they should. And then she lost her best friend and her
mentor,
her best friend and her stepdad to gun violence at a picnic. You know what I'm saying? That is an achievement through all of that stuff. That should be the achievement to getting over and being something greater. You know what I'm saying? The fight against crime. No, let's make her a criminal also. The stereotypes, man, it sucks. You know what I'm saying? But this is coming from the progressive side of Hollywood.
I don't know. I mean, I like the Red Hood as a villain, as a B or C.
And I like
villain.
that, and that's my guy too.
You know,
Anthony Ramos is a black is a black Puerto Rican. It's my guy.
I like him as an actor, but I don't see why he fits. I don't know why he fits in here. The Hood is they want to go so heavy on the magic thing that they're just throwing the wrong people into the magic. You know what I'm saying? Like
maybe he works for Mephisto.
I mean, I guess, man. Look, man.
Exactly. You don't know, but you can look at Penguin and immediately knows what's about to go down. That's all I'm saying. You can look at the boys and say, that's what's going down. And honestly, thank you to the boys. Thank you to Matt Reeves, Batman, and Penguin. Because what did it do? It showed y'all what comic book movies could really look like, taking comic books and bring them to life. And like I said, if they keep that formula, dog.
It's easy, though. All you do is, and because people, they was getting on me saying, oh, well, you don't have to go take a comic and adapt it line for line. That's not what I'm looking for.
That's all that's the sarcastic point I was making.
Right, yeah. But you know, I'm not looking for a one-for-one adaptation of the comic. I get it. Some shit can't even go from
don't make sense.
Yeah, it don't make sense. So I'm not looking for a one-to-one adaptation, but I need the spirit of the story to be there. I need the spirit of these characters to be there. That's it. But when you take these characters, okay, so you race swap Wonder Man. Cool, right? But then he's not even the Wonder Man from the comics. He's not even that dude.
Nowhere close
to the guy that you grew up reading, hell, or even watching on cartoons, because he was on that what cartoon he was on? Was he on America's Greatest Avengers, World Greatest Avengers?
Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
I think he showed up in an episode or two, but
you know what I'm saying? He's not even familiar to that, reminiscent of that. So that's the stuff that I don't like, man. Imagine Wolverine. Okay, you race swap Wolverine. He's black, but then then he's from Jamaica.
What you say, Bob? What you say that, bro? Bumblecat.
Like,
Bumblecat.
What go on? Like, people don't understand. These people have their actual characters. They have an actual personality and different walks of life and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that's what I'm saying. They said, well, his race is not really, it doesn't really matter when it comes to these characters. I was like, yes, it does. His ethnicity, if they drew him white, and he's in a white this, and white that, and white, then yes, his ethnicity matters. I have that same conversation when people put up that image of blonde hair, blue-eyed Jesus. That's not him. That's not him. I'm sorry. It was like, well, I just want to be with my Lord. And it don't matter. Yes, it does. Because if they can sell you on this and this is your religion, what else line could they sell you on?
No. Yeah, the Fantastic Four, Michael B. Jordan. Yeah.
Yep. I didn't like that either. And that movie was trash.
They was fucking adopted or something.
Damn. Just breaking news. My man is Patrick Mahomes is limping off the field right now with an ankle injury. I mean, my man has suffered a $2 steak though. But yeah, he's being taken off the field right now.
Uh-oh.
So
make Wolverine Tanzanian. But I'm just saying, like, people wouldn't, they would be mad.
Money back.
People would be mad if some of their favorite characters was race swapped.
Oh man, it'd be hot.
It wouldn't be, oh well, you know, I just want to see Yaya. It wouldn't be that. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be that.
And this is the thing about Black Santa Claus. That's actually real. The story is real. I'm not of Santa Claus, but they race swap Santa Claus.
Wait, Santa Claus ain't real? Don't tell me that, man.
My bad.
Tell me that, man.
Spoiler warning.
No. Who been eating the cookies and shit then?
That was me. I see Mama kissing Santa Claus. Yeah, R.P. to Quincy Jones too. R.P. to Quincy Jones. Before we start wrapping a lot of stuff, wrapping stuff up, Mika wanted us to talk about a movie that's getting ready, 842 movie.
Yeah.
Or 824 movie. I say 842. 824 movie. Nah, you gotta say milk and cookies. And then I ate milk and cookies. I said what? Milk and cookies. You can't say that no more. No, I don't think that's the movie. It was in our group chat.
It's the zombie movie. Hold on. I want to say Dawn of the Dead. It's not that though.
The Electric Boogaloo of the Dead.
Electric Boogaloo.
The Return of Electric Boogaloo. That's what you need a remake.
Twilight of the Dead.
Twilight of the Dead. Tell us a little bit more about Twilight of the Dead.
Give me 1 second. I got to pull it up. Hold
on. Blackula is classic, though.
Yes, it is.
Blackula is classic.
But that wasn't a race swap, though. That was King. What was he? King such and such. He was from Africa. He was not Dracula. Yeah. He was the king. He came from Africa. That wasn't a race swap. That was a totally brand new character.
Yep. And that's what I think. And I think that's what pissed me. It didn't piss me off. It just made me a little look at Rob a little sideways when I was doing reaction to that video, and he was just talking about how people thought that, even him, even these race swap characters, that there was not a problem with that. You know what I mean? Like, just people think that's racist. That's not racist. We just want black characters. You know what I mean? We don't want race swap characters. What racist about that?
It's not racist. And another thing is too, I want to put this out. I don't mind a race swap character, right? I don't mind a race swap character. It's just with Marvel, you're race swapping for no reason.
I do have a problem with race. I do have a problem with a race swap character, and the only reason why I have a problem with that because you're taking away from it's someone else that could be portraying that character. What if they like that character? You know what I mean?
True,
but you take away from the actor doing that.
I agree with that, but in the big scheme of things, no, I'm not mad at a race swap character that way. I'm mad because we have all these black characters that could be on screen.
Right. That's it.
Let's say it's this one property. It's a book. You know what I'm saying? Like how they did was it Harry Potter?
Oh yeah. When they did Hermione Granger, and then you come out, J.K. Rowling said that Hermione Granger's skin color never was portrayed, just her feature or just her look with the kinky hair, you know what I'm saying, and the smart mouth. And then if you look at the first Harry Potter movie, look at the way Hermione Granger's hair is in that movie. White girls don't wear their hair like that.
That's
yeah,
and that's what
exactly,
I'm talking
Gray. Exactly,
about.
Gray.
That's exactly what I'm speaking on, Gray.
Exactly.
All right, but no, Twilight of the Dead is it casts Resident Evil star. Yeah, I pull it. I share it.
Oh,
my bad. Thought I was sharing.
Yeah, because I'm like, oh, yep, black people have freckles too. Actually, hell, I got freckles. It's just a few of them, but I have freckles.
George A. Romero's Twilight of the Dead cast Resident Evil star Mila Jovovich, and I ain't seen her in a minute.
I ain't seen her either.
When last thing you seen her in?
Resident Evil, the last crappy Resident Evil movie.
That last Resident Evil?
Yeah, when it started getting stupid.
Well, the last Resident Evil movie she did, because they did that series on fucking Netflix that was.
I don't remember.
I think they had another movie after that too.
I don't honestly
Andrew
remember.
Dempsey, I'm about tired of Mila Jovovich.
Go ahead,
so the legendary George A. Romero will bring us his final zombie movie from beyond the grave. The filmmaker passed away in 2017 after a battle with lung cancer, but he had been working on script for what was the conclusion of the saga that began all the way back in 1968 with the low-budget classic Night of the Living Dead.
Yes.
68, dog. 68. So back in 2021, we got the word of Twilight of the Dead was officially in. No, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say they need to do George Morero's. They need to do right by his property. That's all I'm saying. They just need to do right by his property. Go ahead, my bad.
Zack Snyder take over.
Ooh, I like what he did. Didn't Zack Snyder do the movie with Batista? Was it Dawn of the Dead or
yeah? It
was like Batista, the dude from Ghost from Power. That was good on Netflix.
Yeah,
I like that. That was good to me. So why not? Let's do that. Let's do that. I say yeah. Yeah, that was good. Army of the Dead. I enjoyed that. You good? Do you need to call AT&T and make sure your dial up is right?
Oh, it's
no,
I know, right? I don't know what's going on. It's like it's lagging like crazy. Hold on.
Yeah, you're not lagging now, but
hold on.
Hey,
I shared the screen and went crazy.
All you got to do is just turn it. Oh,
then get it going. Hold on, let me.
Yeah, that movie was awesome. He said Blue got that Spectrum internet. nah.
Hey, I need something going. Let me try this
Monster
again,
Hunter 2020. Yeah, I like Army of the Dead.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Monster Hunter. How we looking? We good?
Yeah, we good. Do you need me to put it up?
All right.
You good?
Back in 2021, we got the word of. Am I still lagging?
No, you good. On my end, you're good.
Oh, okay. Back in 2021, we got the word Twilight of the Dead was officially in works with Brad Anderson set to direct, and the movie has now cast its leads. Deadline reports Mila Jovovich, who is no stranger to dealing with the undead after headlining the Resident Evil franchise, and Upgrade star Betty Gabriel have joined the project. No details on their roles were provided. I like Betty Gabriel. She's playing a lot of dope stuff. Black woman. You know what I'm saying? So I think that'd be dope to see.
Oh, don't tell Tyrone that. Don't tell Tyrone Magnus is a black woman gonna be in there. He gonna say it's woke.
It's woke.
No, go ahead, bump pad, bro.
Anderson explains, I see this film in the same way successful post-apocalyptic thrillers such as I Am Legend, A Quiet Place, The Road, and The Last of Us, a genre stories that are emotional as they are intense. When I first read Twilight of the Dead, I teared up at the end, which is weird for a film of this type, but it has that kind of pull, the combo of horror and heartbreak that I love. What do you think? Because we've gotten we know zombie movies. I think we all know the zombie rules. We all know all of that. What can they do to make this like they said they teared up at the end of reading the script? How are they going to get us to tear up? You see what I'm saying? Like, what story do you tell?
I personally believe if you tell a story that these zombies, you see the humanistic side trying to come out of these zombies. I mean, it's almost like, remember I Am Legend? How I think it's the which version was it? Is it the non-theatrical version or the director's version where the zombie guy, you see him be more human or whatever that is? What is he? Was he whatever it is? You start seeing him talking, and you know what I mean? And they didn't die. I think it's the director's cut of the version. It's the second ending. It's the original cut. Yeah, the original cut. American Ninja Girls know what I'm talking about. The zombie or whatever the creature are, they start talking and they're really humans or something like that. That, you know, yeah, they took his wife. Dude, it was like, it's way better. The end was way better in the original cut than it was in that cut. So if you do it where these zombies you start to see the human side of these zombies and stuff like that, I mean, I don't know. I think it'd be great. I think that's what make me like, you know what I mean? They're trying to fight the zombie. The zombie takes over, but you see the human side trying to fight out of that. And you don't know if you to kill this person or not. Like, especially if it's somebody that you love and you see the human side coming out, like what they did with The Last of Us. You know what I mean? They kind of did that same thing with The Last of Us. You know what I mean? So I think that would be good. I mean, I wish Mika G was here because I want to hear what she would think about that. But yeah,
I know, right? No, I would like to hear what she got to say. No, I feel you. I think Arnold Schwarzenegger had a movie like that where his daughter was it was right when he was trying to come back and get back into acting real heavy, but he did I think it was like a little independent film, but his daughter was a zombie. He was like taking her, he had her and he was just running around with her, keeping her out of the way and stuff like that. But he, you're looking at these loved ones as, who they were. This was my wife. This was my brother. This was my sister. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, can I save this person? Is this person still holding on to some type of humanity? Have they turned yet? Will they turn? Right. Won't they turn? Things like that. I think that if you're playing with that, I think it's dope. Like I said, like The Last of Us, or it was another movie that was kind of like that. Even Will Smith's movie, iRobot. Not iRobot. You was about to have me say iRobot. No, I Am Legend.
That's what I was saying. Right? In the I Am Legend, when you get to that original cut, the original cut, it is almost, it's way better. You know
you talking about I Am Legend?
What did I say?
The original. Okay, the original cut of that.
What did I say?
Yeah, I guess we was lagging.
Oh, okay.
I think you might have been lagging. I just missed
you
it. But no, because the original I Am Legend isn't about zombies. They were vampires or whatever. But I'm saying it's the undead. That's what I'm saying. Yes, the undead. No, I'm just saying that's why they was able to get that last scene in there and make it, like you say, start talking and all that stuff. Because what I'm saying, instead of them being just mindless zombies, just fucking zombified, they were actually supposed to be blood-sucking vampires. Well, in the book, it's like that.
It's blood-sucking vampires in the book. Okay.
Yeah. But I'm talking Matt. That's what it is, Maggie. Man, I don't know if you ever seen that with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, I haven't seen that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's old. Yeah, that's old. I just forgot.
No, I ain't talking. That's Predator, man. No, Maggie came out.
Maggie. Okay.
Came out. When did Maggie come out? That had to have been 2012, maybe. Let me see. Hold on. They want to know what Tyrone said. Tyrone didn't say.
He didn't say anything. But just trust me, if a black person gets cast in a movie, you know what I mean, and they a gay bald-headed black woman, he gonna say that they're just
2015. Yeah, 2015. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
2015.
He gonna be like, woke.
I hate that shit. That's
oh God, he's so annoying when he does that.
Yeah, I don't even know how people bought into that woke.
Yeah,
that shit is. Oh, that shit is cringy, man.
What else do we got on the table? So
I want to speak on Penguin real quick before we wrap up.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go Penguin. Let's go Penguin.
Oswald, Kid Oswald pissed me off.
Kid Oswald
made me mad as hell.
Do you think he did it on purpose? Spoiler warning.
Yes.
But do you think he did it on purpose?
Yes, I do. I do.
I don't think he did it on purpose. Well, I don't think he knew. I think he locked them in there on purpose. Like, fire your way out of this, because I've been done like that. Just out of the sewer, because I'm not going to go down there. Do you know what I mean? But, like I said, because I've been done like that. But I don't think he intentionally wanted them to. But he showed no remorse either, so.
None whatsoever. He didn't go back to see it, nothing?
Nope. It was like,
man, that was done on purpose, man. I didn't like.
He wanted to go see
Beetlejuice. He
wanted to go see Beetlejuice. Go ahead.
Think about, because he was he's one of the reasons his mama went into like having the whole mental shit.
Part of her dementia is that, which made for some good. Because I watched my grandma go through. You know what I'm saying? Dementia. I mean, Alzheimer's and then Alzheimer's and then dementia. I ain't gonna lie, it triggered me a little bit. You know what I mean? You know, because I've seen that, but it also was a great scene, and I'm not taking anything away from it. It's a great scene.
Oh no! It pissed me off in a good way. It made me be like, they killing this shit. But
they're killing it.
It made because the whole time we've been rooting for Oz. Like you said,
I haven't. I'm like, this dude's a horrible human being. But damn, man, I like this story.
Like he got it. I'm like, Oz got it bad. Oz came from nothing. You know what I'm saying? His brothers died. His mom out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm rooting for Oz. Like, not like, because we know he the Penguin, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's him and it's the Falcons. Who you gonna root for? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then you see that shit, and it's like, oh. Fuck Oz,
wait a minute. Is that the lesser of two? Is that the lesser of two evil conversation?
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna lie, with Salvatore Maroni got what he deserves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With Falcone got what he deserved. Hey, I cheer for that. But then you look at Oz because you go on this journey with him. You know what I mean? You go on this journey with him.
But it's a show about villains, though. It's a show about and villains. These are real villains. Not Agatha villains. These is real villains.
Exactly. Those are real horrible people. Real horrible people.
Saying? Real horrible people. So now, man, I'm sitting here rooting for him, and then I see that scene. I'm like, hold on, man. I got two brothers, and it seemed like he was the middle brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm the middle brother.
So it hit me in a different way because I was like, I would never do my. You know what I'm saying? Like I just what goes through your mind the way you do like.
To make you want to do that.
Home. He went kicked it with his mom. Waddle, you know what I'm saying? Kicked it with, he had a bad and this is what I said. I said he got the worst Oedipus complex I've seen.
He does. That's what I was saying. I was like, this kid has an Oedipus complex. Yeah, when I watched the show last night, I was like,
worse.
Dude, this dude is horrible.
Yeah, he's sick. He nasty, man. He basically wanted his mom's.
You want your mom? What he saying? Baby boy, see what you want is your mom's to be your woman, but it's my woman.
Yeah,
my woman.
Yeah.
Oh man,
he wanted his mom's, man.
He wanted his
Ty says, what does that mean? Ty, you want to know what the Oedipus complex is?
Oh,
I'll tell you about it. It's a lot of young men out here got Oedipus complex.
Big time.
Mm-hmm.
Big time Oedipus complex. When you want
Oedipus
your mother
complex.
Oh, go ahead. Go. I'm sorry.
So Oedipus complex it comes from the story of Oedipus. Back, it's a Greek story. Oedipus ends up killing his dad because he was jealous that his dad was with his mom. He wanted to be with his mom, so he ended up killing his dad so he could be with his mom. That's what having an Oedipus complex is. So yeah, it's nasty work.
It's very much nasty work. Like but real talk, there's a lot of dudes that's like that. You know what I mean? There's a lot of dudes that's like that want their mom. They just mama's work. That's a whole nother subject. Let me not get into that.
That was like
whole other tangent.
Right, but they made it. They showed us that he was a mama's boy, and I'm like, okay, he a mama's boy, cool. And we saw that. Then this scene made me say, nah, this ain't a mama's boy. This is. It might have been a little Diddy going on.
He a fan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah. The way that he was so happy to watch. He was so happy to watch that movie with his mom. Remember, he laid in the bed with his mom. You're in episode 6, and she was like, "Get your hands off me!" And he laid from her from the back, not laying with my mama from the back. Pause. What if she tuned it up a little bit? Oh no, gross, gross. So yeah.
Like I said, excellent writing, excellent. Man.
Excellent.
And
this has been a thing with Warner Bros. With Warner Bros. HBO Max. They've been doing this with all of their shows.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I don't only origin story. Only origin story I don't want is a Joker origin story, because Joker is supposed to be big. You're not supposed to know Joker, or if they do, they need to do the 3 Jokers. You know what I'm saying? The
I hate it. You know what?
The gangster.
And you saying that?
But I don't want
totally agree
1,000 at all. I don't,
because when they did Wolverine Origins in the comics and they let us know everything about Wolverine, I hated it.
Yeah, I didn't like it either.
I hated it. Wolverine was supposed to be this character that you did not know about. He didn't even know.
Oh, back in the day, I made a TikTok video of how Batman is a psychopath. He's just as crazy as the rest of them.
He is though. He is a psychopath.
I do. I want to be the crown. I want to be the crown prince of crime. Nah, Diddy already got that. So the Diddler already. Nah. Remember the Diddler was already Batman. I mean, Joker for Halloween that one year. So he already got that.
Yeah. Have you started reading Absolute Batman?
No, because my I gotta find a local comic shop or start ordering my stuff, because I don't have they shut down my local comic shop that was close to mine, and I don't want to go way out just to go buy comics.
I got you.
Yeah. TikTok is 10 years. It's
like
back in the day when I was doing
that
TikTok.
When he was doing what was the shorts videos that
the Vine?
Vines. He was doing Vines.
Doing the
That's
Vine.
what he was.
Vines, I've never had the Vine. Never had the Vine. But the only origin story I would want for real is a Mr. Freeze origin story. And the only reason why I want a Mr. Freeze origin story, because the way that they did Mr. Freeze in the Batman animated series, I want that to be live action. I do. I want that to be live action. I think that episode of Batman is probably one of the best episodes of Batman the animated series. Everything. Sympathetic villain. He's right. All he wanted was his wife. All of that. Dog, they could really do something with that. That'd be dope. Just me personally. You ought to say, yes, Scarecrow would be dope. But don't do the whole Rose Gallery in there. Yeah, but don't do the Man Bat. I do like Man Bat too, because he's another sympathetic figure. But and that was a good episode of Batman the animated series too. But don't do all the.
That's one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah, I don't want Matt Reeves to do all of Batman's Rose Gallery in the Matt Reeves universe, because then all we're going to do is start comparing it to what the DCU Batman Brave and the Bold, and it's not going to be fair. If both of them is good, that's not fair. You know what I mean? So if they're going to do it, do Court of Owls next. If you're going to have I know they're doing Batman No Man's Land, but you're going to have to do like something like Court of Owls or something like that. You know what I mean? So
Court of Owls is too, for me, Court of Owls is too fantastical. It's too, because you're dealing with, because you're dealing with undead. You're dealing, you know what I'm saying? You're dealing with stuff like that. So that's why I wouldn't. Not saying the Court of Owls. I think he'll do a fantastic job telling it. You know what I'm saying? But in that world, I just don't see the undead in that world. I would like to see. I think Hugo Strange would be good. What would be another good one?
Two-Face would be good too. Just because the way that they did Two-Face, the way that they did Two-Face in the Long Halloween cartoon. And if you haven't seen that, that's good. That is good. I still think that
show would be good.
Yeah. Professor
Two-Face show, him running for DA.
I knew
Professor Pig. I don't like Professor Pig.
Ty is Tyrone Magnus. This whole entire time. That's why he goes by Ty. That's why he goes by Ty.
I believe it. I do believe it.
Make Scarecrow a cop. No, but you could.
Scarecrow. I think Buddy might be Scarecrow. In this show,
I don't think he's. I don't think. What's his name? Rush. You know what I'm saying? Which reminds me of the Long Halloween. Anyway, that's what it really reminds me of.
Yep.
You know, in a
but
Long
that's what
Halloween.
I'm saying. This whole thing, Matt Reeves' whole everything that he's pulled has been from the Long Halloween. The Batman was the Long Halloween story. Sophia Falcone was introduced in the Long Halloween.
You're absolutely right.
All of that is Long Halloween.
Yep, you're absolutely right.
She was just tall as hell.
Yeah, and I still don't have a problem. The way that they're doing her character, I have no problem. You know what I'm saying, with the minor changes, because it's more grounded. It is still an excellent show. Excellent show. All right, not the ventriloquist. Now you just saying stuff. Tyrone Magnus. Hush would be an interesting.
Hush, there you go. Now Hush.
Yeah. But you still gotta have Batman. I still think,
you can do that.
But I still think you gotta have the Batman show up. All this, dude. There's a big ass hole in crowd points right now, and Batman doesn't show up.
Oh no, Batman gotta show up. Yeah, I was gonna bring that up too. That was gonna be my last point. If I don't see a bat signal, somebody getting roped up, and Batman flying, jumping away or something, it's too much crime and going on for Batman not to then slap somebody up in Gotham by now.
Right. Man,
New drug, you know what I'm saying? Nah.
Right, yeah. Batman has to show up at least towards the end to make this thing fit into. Dude, okay. Batman shows up and hits this thing home. What do you give this show? What do you give this show? Batman shows up and it leads into the Batman 2 movie. What are you giving this show? If
the end credits or something goes off and we see a silhouette of Batman walking from out of the shadow or some shit like that, because it's not going to be Robert Pattinson. I don't think it'll just be some guy in a suit or something.
I think it should be Robert Pattinson.
I mean, if it is, it is. I don't think it would be. But it'll go off. It's already 9 to 10 for me already.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? One of the great, one of the probably one of the best shows in the past 10-15 years.
This is hold on, wait a minute.
It's Games of Thrones-ish.
Right, and I don't believe that, because the beginning of the Batman, what was he doing? Beating up a little local gang about to jump an Asian guy.
Yeah, in the subway. Batman got way bigger stuff to work. No, he don't. Because you got to think he just put he just put Riddler away.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'll do it. I'll jump out my seat. I'm gonna jump out my seat, because they can be able to do that. And then again, this is another shot at the MCU. Another shot.
Now,
Just
I mean,
saying.
hey, if you can do it, do it. Bring them in. If you can get
Bring them out. Bring them out.
Mm-hmm. Yep, bring them out. Bring them out. Pattinson.
I'll be
I ain't gonna scream. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do the Leonardo DiCaprio snapping point. But so yeah, no, that'll be dope, man. To me, they can't do no wrong. Only even if Batman don't show up, it still wouldn't bring the show down, right? It still wouldn't bring the show down.
Nope.
So
yeah, I mean, it hasn't brought the show down. I just would like to see Batman show up. You know what I mean? You know, and if Batman shows up, cool. You know, I mean, hell, remember the Flash and Aquaman showed up in DC's in Peacemaker.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, so it's not out of the far reaches of the it's not out of the far reaches of imagination that Batman can't show up. Is all I'm saying.
Right.
All right. Let's go ahead and wrap this thing up. Oh, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
I don't think Sophia died. I was just I don't think Sophia catches it. I think they created too much of a great character. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think
she goes to Ark.
And if she does, you think she become the Hangman for real? For real?
I mean, hell, she already is. I mean, she killed the whole Falco family. She was never
really the Hangman. She did.
Yeah,
she did.
She killed the whole Falco family. I mean, what you gonna call her? What you gonna call her? The Gas Man now?
The Gas Man.
You know what I mean? So I think she goes to Arkham. That's what I think. I think she goes to Arkham Asylum, and they, she doesn't get killed. She goes to Arkham. I think that'd be the best way to do it, and have Batman. You know what I'm saying? Let Batman do that. Batman ain't did nothing else.
Robin gonna show up. The Gassy Gobbler. Wow. I think that's really Tyrone Magnus. Is that,
dude? I think you've been in Bo DeMayo's OnlyFans account too long. Try to get some inside scoops.
Inside scoops.
Calendar Girl. No, I don't
Calendar Girl. Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna happen either. But like I said, I would just like to see if Batman does show up, I think it'd be dope. I just think it'd be. Yeah, Tyrone is wilding right now. Tyrone. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this thing up. What do you got? What do you got coming up, big dog?
I want to let everybody know, man. If you subscribe, I am doing a $50 Cash App giveaway at the end of November.
$50 Cash App giveaway. No, I was just saying.
Yeah,
my bad.
$50 Cash App giveaway to I want maybe two. I say 2 subscribers. So come over, subscribe, so you can get in on that. And I want to try to keep that going as long as I can. Maybe $50 a month, something like that, just for subscribers. And I might do, if you become a member, I might do $100 giveaway. So
all right,
y'all let me know. Y'all come over. Holla at your boy, man. Blue's house.
Let's go. Let's go. Stupid. Let's go. So Blue got the $50 Cash App giveaway. All you gotta do is be a member. How much is the membership? How much does it cost them?
No. You don't even have to
be a subscriber.
Just come subscribe. Just come subscribe. Come to
Death Row.
Come be a part of the. Yeah, come to Death Row. Come be a part of the family. Now members, it goes up to 100. Members that go up to 100. If you're a member, $100 giveaway. So yeah, come over, subscribe, come kick it with your boy, man. You know what I'm saying? $50 in Long Island iced tea. That what you want, Roberta? You want $50 worth of Long Island iced tea? I got you. I got you. I'll get back to the giveaway starting next year. I'm gonna talk about this because I gotta write it out. There's gonna be a change to I talked about this morning, but there's gonna be a change to the Dre Mac show. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna write it down and get it to you guys so we can talk about what's gonna go on for 2025. Is gonna be a little different on how I do the show. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Blurred AF is still staying the same time and all of that, but everything else is getting ready to change. And there's a reason. I had a great conversation with my boy over Heavy Gant. So shout out to my man
You know what I'm saying? Heavy. I think he just hit 28,000 subs. You know what I'm saying? And all of that. And he was just, we literally started our YouTube channel at the same time. And, you know, his stuff blew up and he gave me some game. You know what I'm saying? That I really had to take into consideration. You know what I mean? So there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to change. I'm going to talk to you about it. You know, talk to all you guys about it. You know what I'm saying? Plus my son is in a cybersecurity program that, you know, I'm trying to help him cultivate right now. So I got to, you know, give more attention with him in his time. So I got a lot of stuff going on, but I want to, you know, I'm going to write it out. We're going to do a video about it coming in the beginning of 2025. So, you know, we're going to go from there. So yeah, my son, I'm proud of my son, like legitimately, you know, proud of my son in his cyber, you know, actually he's in a program for cybersecurity, but they're about to teach him how to code so he could be a gaming programmer also. So I am proud of him. You know what I mean?
That's
so
dope,
got a lot of stuff going on coming next year. So, but anyway, let's wrap this thing up. You know what I'm saying? My man, Blue, you know what I'm saying? Got a lot of stuff coming up. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you're subscribing. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're a member so you get 100. Just subscribe, get $50. You know what I mean? Yeah. So go over here, check out the show. Of course, I got the video coming. You know, today I just got to finish editing it. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you look out for this for the video that's talking about if you're mad about what is it called? If you're mad about colorism, if you're mad about colorism, why race swap? That's going to be coming out. I think I'm gonna change the name of that because that kind of sounds stupid. But you know, but just check it out. You know what I'm saying? And it's coming sometime soon. But for Bluminati, I'm your man Dre Mac. Thank you so very much for tuning in to another episode of the Blurred AF. Again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you can never, ever miss me and Blue's videos again. Till next time, I'll holler at you guys later. Peace and vibe higher. Mika G be back next week. Where is the outro at? Let's get up out of here. Gotta go and lick ass.